I am just going to work out at lunch like I did last week. It's probably gonna be mostly legs, and just because I don't like filming in public, and this is the fastest thing that I can do and film and it be worth your time to watch. So I'm gonna do my legs and then I'll probably finish up on the treadmill. Tell you guys the hazards of being a YouTuber is that I just had to repeat a bunch of those workouts. This workout was way more intense than I intended, especially for work because I can't get really sweaty. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it now since I've sweated my butt off, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I'll see you later. Hey, so my work has me going and getting donuts for everybody in our department, so I'm about to run out. And I figured I would film this since it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day! And we're gonna get like some assorted donuts. I actually don't remember where I parked. Oh man, I just walked by my car. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna get some assorted dozen and then a plain dozen. And I'm gonna set you guys right there. So I'm gonna get a plain dozen and an assorted dozen of Valentine's Day donuts. So I'm really excited. I promise I won't eat any, but at least I get to go out while work is going on. That's always my favorite thing. And I think that my boss lady knows that, which is why she sends me out. So that's good. And I'm gonna head on Krispy Kreme's like just down the road, and then I'm gonna get cards because we have 2 people leaving in the next week. So I'm gonna get some cards for them. So I am about to go take some pictures with my brother, and can't really get my camera far enough away, but this is my outfit. I can actually probably show you a little bit better. You guys will see some of this in the pictures that I'll have posted, but I just braided my hair. I did like the invert braid and braided my hair, did my makeup. And so I just have like a faux leather jacket on. So this shirt has like the open back, and y'all will see a little bit more of that in our pictures, but just kind of give you an idea. My little braids hanging down. Watching this, I realized that I need some more lipstick on, because my lips are pretty thin and sometimes I like overline them or overdo, but I think that I did not do enough this time. They're not terrible. So I'm gonna put a little bit more lipstick on. It never hurts. The camera adds 10 pounds and takes away all of your makeup, so it will be worth it. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm doing. So that's what we're doing right now, and then we will, Quinn and his dad are gonna go buy some wood and stuff, and we're gonna put up some shelves in this bathroom. We need some shelves here, somewhere right here. And I kind of want them to be like 1, 2, 3, and for them to have like really long, like black, almost wrought iron looking metal things to hang. And so, anywho's, I am going to get going because I know my brother's probably about here and I gotta make sure I have all my stuff together. I won't be like changing outfits or anything. That's a little bit too much for me. So I just gotta make sure I have, you know, my camera and my stand and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys have a good day and go check out my Instagram post where all these pictures will be. Bye. So we are downtown about to take some pictures and I'm gonna act stupid and Michael's going to take pictures of me and try to Photoshop me cute. So we'll see how that turns out. Also, I just posted my first Insta story and anybody who hasn't watched it, go watch it. It's funny. What? I might put it here, somewhere over here. Hey. I just got back from taking pictures with Michael, my brother, and we are about to go to Lowe's or Home Depot maybe and get some shelves for our bathroom. We're gonna try and like, I have too much stuff, like too many hairsprays and curling irons. I mean, this is, Quinn like lectured me the other night. Let me show you guys all of these that I have. So Quinn lectured me. He was like, how many of the curling irons do you need? And I have like 2 or 3 more than this underneath our shelf, but I just have a lot of stuff. And so we're gonna try and get like some really good shelves and put them in our bathroom, in our half bath and in our full bath, so that when other people come too, they can put their stuff there. So we're gonna go to like Lowe's or Home Depot today and try and find some shelves. And I have this like particular picture and I'm gonna put it up right here that I want our bathroom to look like. And we'll see, I might have to order the hooks online and I'm sure that they're gonna be expensive. Probably because I have expensive taste per Quinn. But I'm gonna get changed really quick just because this is not really appropriate for shopping in Home Depot. So, and y'all will see how under, those are all clean clothes, just by the way. That's where our laundry room is, and so our clean clothes end up coming out of that and they just land on the table because that's where we like to put them. So I am going to get changed really quick and I will keep filming. We're gonna film a little bit about what we find at the store. I really am gonna go get changed now. I'm running late, so see you guys there. You gonna make me up some shelves?
I'll try to. I'll paint some shelves, that's for sure. Mom, look. Stop. Mom, look up.
Quit doing all these wars. We're making her wine.
We are headed to take our beautiful new shelf home.
Yes.
Quinn's gonna install it.
With a little help, I need somebody to hold it.
I'll just
I need a
use like
holder.
a bar to like prop up the bottom, and I'll just stand there and watch. Yes.
I need somebody to direct this whole thing because I'll put it up too high, or too short, or crooked, or everything else.
It's popping. That doesn't sound like good.
It's not gonna move when it's sitting on the wall.
Hey guys! So Quinn and I are about to go eat some lunch with my mom and my brother and my grandpa. And I just wanted to record a little bit. So today I think that I want to sit down and talk about maybe some good food options and some changes that I'm gonna make in the next week. Because I think, when I think about it, this coming Friday is the 22nd of February. And I know that I had said I was gonna start the Sweat It to Shred It on March 1st, but I got to thinking and I got to looking through the program, and it starts on a Monday, and I feel like to stay true to the, you know, her goal, I'm gonna start on a Monday. So the 22nd of February is this coming Friday, and so I figure the 23rd, 24th, the 25th on Monday is when I'll start the program. And so this next week, I'm gonna like really dive down and I'm gonna work out every single day, probably twice a day, not like intense workouts. I will do like some weights at lunch because that usually keeps me from being sweaty, and then maybe run or walk after work just to get like some extra exercise. And because I've kind of plateaued in the last few weeks, I haven't lost or gained anything, and I just kind of want to make sure my muscle is good and primed so that I don't struggle through this program. And then, so I'll work out like twice a day, and then I think that I'm gonna try and eat differently. I mean, I already have like the no dairy and no gluten, but sometimes I cheat a little bit on the gluten. Like if Quinn has a plate of Doritos, I might eat like 2 or 3. And then sometimes for like when I have coffee and my creamer, I use like the coconut milk creamer, but like this morning, I ran out and I used regular creamer that we already had. So I just want to be a little bit more disciplined and make sure that I don't like cheat, and probably just eat more like vegetables, because right now I eat a lot of like smoothies and rice cakes and things like that, and still not as many vegetables as I probably should. So this whole week I'm gonna like make a commitment to eat more vegetables and eat more like lean protein and chicken or fish, and hopefully that will get me a little bit more prepped for it. So I'm gonna sit down with you guys and kind of make a list of bullet points of things to like have key, I guess, to keep in line and to prep yourselves. And then, yeah, it's just a matter of staying committed and carrying through. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my makeup on and try to get ready. So I got to thinking, and I figured while I am putting my makeup on, I could film it, maybe? So we're gonna try that since I have, oh actually let me check how long I have. I mean, I guess if I film it with no commentary, I should have plenty of time, but I have 20 minutes. We have to leave at 11 o'clock, so I have 20 minutes. So I'm just gonna film this really quickly so you guys can kind of see my makeup routine. Okay, so because I don't have any like crazy techniques, I'm not even really worried about using my mirror, which is right here. Plus like the lighting's terrible. So I am just going to kind of like do it for you guys. I'll bring it a little bit closer. Let's get that good that good angle going. Okay, so this is my natural face. I am clean faced. I have my lotion on. Sometimes, depending on if I'm broken out, I'll use a toner to kind of like dry out any bad spots, but my skin's actually been pretty good. I mean, I know I have texture and whatnot, but I don't have any like pimples or anything. So I don't really worry about that. And the texture will go away. It's like stress based and what I eat. And like my texture's worse today because last night I had another cheat. I had ranch with my dinner. So we're just gonna gloss over that. I'm gonna do better. See, I'm gonna do better. Those are the things that I can work on. So we are gonna just dive right in. So I'm just gonna use this Kabuki brush. I believe that's what it's called. And I'm super pale. When I take pictures, I will wear like a slightly darker foundation just to give myself some color. And for this, I just stick my finger in there like 3 times. And I always use the back of my hand because that's the cleanest surface since I'm just out of the shower. I have a lot of redness, so I generally like to wear makeup. Like, I don't think that it picks up too much in the camera, but in real life, like, I'll have my family say, "Nicole, why is your face so red?" And so I like to wear makeup when I go out in public, just not because I don't feel pretty, because I think really you kind of look exactly the same unless you wear a ton of makeup. So I like to wear makeup in public because I just don't want to invite the questions, like people who are like, "What's wrong with you? Why is your face so red?" And so there's my face now, nice and pale. Sorry, I'm using the viewfinder. I keep needing to remember to look at you. I always set my face with powder, and this is the, I don't know if it'll catch it, the face powder and, well, it says and brush. It's not really with a brush. So anyways, it's just a transparent face powder. It says it's Clinique. Gotta be honest, this face powder is probably like as old as I am. Came from my mom. Just because I don't really feel like spending a ton of money on a face powder. I know that they can get really expensive, like in Sephora and stuff. So I just use hers. Because she doesn't use it. She doesn't really wear makeup. She will for like special occasions. Obviously, our wedding and like family events, she'll put on makeup and stuff. But in general, she doesn't. And she hardly ever wears foundation. She'll just use it on her eyes. She has such good like tan skin, so she doesn't really need it. And so I just kind of stole it from her because what is she gonna use it for? Next, I'm going to do my bronzer. I have the Lorac Tantalizer. It's actually too dark for me and a little too like muddy. So I just do I don't even brush it. I just like tap to both sides of my brush. And I kind of put it almost where my blush would go, just so that the blush can help blend it in some. Always on my hairline. A little bit on the sides of my nose. Now for my blush. So when I'm not taking pictures, I use Rockateur by Benefit Cosmetics. Just get some good blush. I don't really like to use too much. This stuff does not get on your brush very well. So you gotta rub it some, and then you still gotta rub it some more. I'll take it above my eyebrows to give me some color. Moving on to the eyes. So I have a Morphe palette, which I have had for a very long time. I don't even know. Oh, it's the 35W palette. So for my eyes, I just like to use this one right here, this brown. And I just put a little bit on my brush. And then I just kind of like brush it into the crease. Which you all know that this is not going to be a makeup channel, but I just felt like this would be kind of nice. Since I don't really do enough like sit down content, I thought this would be nice for me to kind of sit with you guys and do almost like a chit chat, get ready with me, but I'm the one chatting and you're the one listening. so one-sided. So I'm gonna keep that open because for my eyebrows, I use this one right here. And so I just kind of fill those in. And I don't put very much on the brush because my eyebrows aren't really that thin, but I like to fill them in because I think that they'll look better when they're fuller. So you notice the difference? It just looks a little bit clearer. I got Quinn walking around in the background. He's probably like, you need to get ready faster. Alright, so I use the Anastasia, which literally the label is like totally rubbed off. This entire thing is just like silver. But I just use the Anastasia brow gel to set my eyebrows. It just kind of like obviously sets them and holds them in a good pattern. And it makes them a little bit darker, which is good because my powder is a little bit too light for my eyes, or for my eyebrows. Oh my gosh, I'm like looking at myself while I'm doing this. And my mouth is like, and my chin looks super, super big. That is my makeup. And sometimes if I feel like it, which my mascara is still wet, but sometimes if I feel like it, I'll put this. It's L'Oreal and it is Infallible. Don't know if I can get it to focus for you guys. Infallible, and it is iced latte. I got this from Walmart and I've had it for a very long time, and it like literally doesn't even look like I've used any, just because all I use it for is my inner corner, just to put a little bit of shiny in there, and that's it. So this is my everyday makeup. I know it doesn't look like much. I probably don't even really look different from when I started, and my hair is wet, which also doesn't help me look any cuter. Okay, so this is my everyday makeup, and my skin just looks smoother, and I think my texture isn't as easy to see. And then I'll put a lipstick on as well so that I don't look, you know, dead like a zombie. We're gonna go eat lunch. Bye guys.